tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah. Go tell them. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is MKO Pugilism Boxing Channel, talking all things boxing. And right about now, I'm going to speak to you a little bit about something that just popped up. It's been sort of all over the newspapers over here in the UK, and of course it's everywhere online. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as we're going to be coming to you with more and more content as the news comes out. So this one today, I'm just speaking to you about Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte and Andy the Destroyer Ruiz, the one-time heavyweight champion of the world. So these two guys, they've been online going back and forth on Twitter. Both guys have been sort of posturing like they want to fight each other. Ruiz has been sort of using memes of Dillian Whyte getting knocked out, of course, by Anthony Joshua earlier in his career. And Dillian Whyte has been responding back, of course, with his own venomous tweets and all this sort of thing. Both guys are very proud men. And the thing about this one is it's been brewing for quite a while now. I think may have even been since last year. This thing's been going on. Both men back and forth on Twitter, exchanging the tweets as people do, and you know, things like that can stir up attention and can sort of boost the sales of potential fights or whatever. So both guys, been going back and forth. And one thing about it is that both men have claimed that the other doesn't want to fight. So we've had Dillian Whyte coming out and saying, you know, this Ruiz is just talking. He doesn't want to fight. He don't want to get in the ring with me. And Andy Ruiz has also come out and said, oh, Dillian is just all talk, man. You know, he don't want to get in the ring. He don't want to fight. You know, he don't really want to go there with me. And, you know, so both men have been coming out talking about each other. And, you know, a lot of the bottom line of what they've been saying is that each one is claiming that the other doesn't want to get in the ring. They're both making claims about each other that either man doesn't want to fight. So Dillian Whyte sort of took it one step further, and he said that he can expose Andy Ruiz, you know. So there was a lot of people wondering about, you know, what does he mean by he can expose Andy Ruiz? He can expose the truth, I think he was trying to say. And this is what it is now. We come to find out that Dillian Whyte, you know, in an interview with Kugan Cassius, I believe, on IFL TV, he's currently over in Portugal doing his training camp. And during one of his interviews with Kugan Cassius, he came out and he said that, you know, I've got the receipts. So in other words, I've got the proof that this guy, Andrew Ruiz, is a coward. Because he's also called Deontay Wilder a coward, and you know, Dillian Whyte is a guy that he doesn't mince his words. So he come out and he was saying, look, I've got the proof. And he was just saying his phone was dying at the time of the interview, so he couldn't send Kugan Cassius this proof. But what he said he had was in fact an email to Andrew Ruiz's people, basically stating that we're offering you a certain amount of money to fight Dillian Whyte. And he come out with this because basically Ruiz has come out in the media and claimed that no such offer exists. Dillian Whyte on his side has been saying, look, we offer this guy money to fight. We offer this guy $5 million, $4 million, whatever it was, to fight. And the guy still not want fight. Him still not want fight. So Dillian Whyte on his side was saying, listen, this guy's talking, but we've offered money. We've offered him the money. Eddie's offered him the money. And we tried to make a deal with this guy. But in the end, they come out and say, them not want the fight. Whereas Ruiz has come on his side. He said, well, we never receive any offer, man. You know, we never receive it. You know, he's just lying, he's fabricating, you know, he's making it up and whatever. So the two sides, you know, people were wondering, well, who's telling the truth? From my side, what I know of Dillian Whyte, it seems to be a straight shooter. I know less about Andy Ruiz, so, you know, but at the end of the day, I don't know. No one really knew. But Dillian Whyte did come out in recent days and bring the exposure to light, bring the actual offer to light. And Dillian Whyte actually has brought out in social media the email wherein his people, his team, management team, sent out the formal offer to Andy Ruiz of actually $4 million. And then it also said that, you know, they're flexible to go up to $5 million. So basically, Dillian Whyte, you know, he's actually brought the exposure. He's actually called Andy Ruiz's bluff, and he's actually proven himself in this case, because, you know, Ruiz's claim was that there was no such offer received, but now Dillian Whyte has brought it all to the forefront. So this is something that, you know, you can even read online. There's a lot of YouTube channels that have already sort of exposed this, but it's even in a British newspaper, the believe it's the Daily Express, and probably others as well. And you can literally see the screenshot of where, you know, Dillian Whyte's people are offering Andy Ruiz's people this 4 million with the flexibility to go to 5 million, which would be, I guess, for Andy Ruiz, this would be, if you put aside the Joshua fight where he would have made, I don't know, 20 million or whatever it was. I mean, that fight aside, I'm sure this would be the most sort of money he's ever been offered in his life. You know, this 5 million or whatever, you know, because not even Deontay Wilder, I don't think, before Tyson Fury, not even he was getting those sort of paydays. So I wouldn't imagine Andrew Ruiz would get those sort of paydays. So yeah, this offer looks like a legitimate one. Plenty of places you can view it. As I've mentioned, the Express, the newspapers have got it. Lots of different boxing YouTube channels have got it. So yeah, definitely now the cat is out of the bag. Dillian Whyte's shown his proof that he has actually offered Ruiz the fight, and it, you know, it's a legitimate offer. The money was there and everything, and it seems that either Andy Ruiz himself or his people did not, in fact, want the fight. You know, because you see the email there, but there's no response, and in the media they've just flat out denied it. Well, Ruiz himself has flat out denied it. So anyway, that's just a little bit of news there, little bit of stuff to sort of keep the keep boxing going. It is a fight that, you know, I certainly wouldn't mind seeing in the future once boxing's up and running. I think Whyte versus Ruiz would be a very explosive fight. I think it would be a 50-50 fight. I think anyhow Ruiz wasn't 100% motivated. He definitely loses to Dillian Whyte, but if he is 100% motivated, if his mind is refocused, then I would put this as a 50-50 scrap, and definitely one that I would love to see in the future. Whether or not it does happen, you know, only time will tell. We don't know, but you know, heavyweight boxing can be unpredictable, so we shall see. Anyway, that's my little bit of news for today. And nonetheless, MKO Pugilism, we're over and out until the next vid. See you next time.